Welcome to Tower Talk Business Radio on the voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC. Tower Talk Business Radio brings you conversations with the top business minds on Long Island and around the nation, including expert consultants and small business owners who have found success, but are also willing to share their top tips, failures, and give gritty, matter-of-fact advice based on their first-hand experience. And now, let's get down to business with Tower Talk Business Radio, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation.
And welcome to Tower Talk Business Radio, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation. My name is Donyshia Boston-Hill, keeper of the brand, marketing and digital agency, CEO. And today we are broadcasting live, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. We are live from Lord and Taylor Manhasset with our special guest host, Natasha Nurse from Dressing Room 8. Yay. Natasha, thank you for co-hosting with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Our show is focused on bringing premier resources for business entrepreneurship and woman empowerment, and that is right up Lord and Taylor's alley.
Absolutely.
We are again broadcasting live from the atrium right here at Lord and Taylor Manhasset. We're so happy to have you this week.
Thank you so much. Yes, welcome everyone to the show, and we're really excited to get this started.
So we are here at Lord and Taylor. The Manhasset store opened in 1941, and it really just went through an amazing renovation. Mm-hmm. We have been here for several events throughout the years, but I mean, when you see the atrium, it is just fabulous.
Yes, absolutely. It's really gorgeous.
We want to thank you to Georgia, the general manager, and also to Phyllis and her, she's the event coordinator, and the entire Lord and Taylor Manhasset team for making this happen, because we wouldn't be here without them.
Yes. Thank you.
And of course, our guy back at the station, Sean, the warden, for proving this all.
Yes.
We thank him for holding it down.
Absolutely, and I hope everyone's excited for our weekly Tower Talk, because what does the show all about? It's bringing you business advice, tips, tools, services that's really going to help you grow in your business and in your life. So hope everyone's super excited for a really special program today.
Yes, and this week we have amazing pearls of wisdom coming from some fabulous group of women. We have Adrienne Mercer from She Leads, Collette Smith from Believe in You, the New York Jets first female coach in franchise history. She's on her way now. Oh, wow. Our entire Lord and Taylor family, Lora from Bobby Brown at Lord and Taylor Manhasset. She's the counter manager. She's here. She just judged up my face, and do I look good?
Yes, baby. You look good.
And there would not be a woman empowerment event without the very own Karen Tenebaum. I mean, her energy is so fierce. You'll see her soon.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. We have some more guests. A special woman next to me, Vere Moore, celebrity and former actress, entrepreneur, and host of the new Vere Moore TV show. Really excited to be speaking with her. Belinda
DiGiamatista.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you, Belinda. That's what we do. We help each other.
Yes. She's Choose Your Metric. Yes. Okay. And then also Facunda Knight, Lord and Taylor personal stylist.
Yes. Absolutely. And she just gave me this amazing dress to wear today.
Fabulous. Yes.
Lord and Taylor style. You like this, right?
Yeah.
So now, are you ready to soar? Are you ready to be empowered?
Yes.
Are you ready for us to make herstory right here? Herstory. Did you hear that? Right here at Lord and Taylor Manhasset.
Absolutely.
So we're going to first start with you, Natasha. Now,
okay.
I mean, I know you're an attorney at heart.
Yes.
By trade.
Yes.
But you founded Dressing Room 8.
Yes.
Now, tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, Dressing Room 8 was born out of my passion and desire to be happy and to help other women find happiness in their career and their lives. Essentially, it's a coaching and consulting platform for women entrepreneurs, freelancers, and creatives. And we work on everything from how we're presenting in person, the types of events you put on, as well as the type of presentation you're making online. So it has been the joy and my baby without a physical baby. And
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
But how are you empowering women, especially women of all different sizes, I mean, ideally, anyone can walk into Lord and Taylor, pick up a dress from size 0 and up.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about your empowerment focus and inspiration.
Yeah, so Dressing Room Mate, obviously the fashion piece is right in the name itself. I really wanted to focus on, women feeling good in the dressing room. I think historically that's been a rough room for us, and we need to take that narrative back and change it, because we have one body in this life and we have to honor her because she takes us near and far and many different places. And I think the more comfortable you are in understanding your size, how to dress your body, the more confident you'll be in the meetings, at the workplace, in your relationship. So really using fashion as a tool of empowerment, and then also layering onto that power of positivity, law of attraction, all of those good things to really make sure that you're intentional with what you're saying, what you're wearing, and how you're living your life.
Now, that's the way to start a show today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is.
It's what you wear, and you can always find it here.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're going to jump right down the list here. We're going to be jumping around. I mean, this is really girl chat at its best. You're in a place where you can shop, we can, speak to one another, and really just let our hair down and relax, but also empower each other with business tools so that we can move forward in life. So first, Lora.
Yes, hi, how are you?
Hi, thank you so much. Again, Lora is the counter manager here at Bobbi Brown at Lord and Taylor Manhasset. She has over 12 years of experience in makeup and education and her product consultation.
It's all about education.
It's all about the education, because I can't tell my right from my left, what colors I should wear, what's the right color, what's a blush, what brush is the right thing. So Lora, talk to me a little bit about how you make people look flawless.
Basically, every woman looks flawless. When they come in here, it's really believing in yourself and looking like yourself also. Makeup is just going to take you to the next level and just make you look a little bit more even out your skin tone. Basically, the whole thing is it's also about a lot of women who work don't want to spend a lot of time in the bathroom getting ready in the morning. Most of the time when you're on the train, you'll see someone doing their eyeliner, their blush, sometimes you sit there and say, how is she doing it like that? So it's really coming in and simplifying their makeup routine, but yet also making them have the look that they want to achieve.
And that's key. The look that you want to achieve.
Exactly.
So you look like yourself, but you're like 10 times better.
Exactly. That's exactly what we try, not only just at Bobbi Brown, but at all the counters here in Lord and Taylor. We also have 2 beautiful spa rooms that we just had put in, where you can schedule yourself a beautiful facial with any counter of your choice.
So remove all that extremities.
That's the most important, is taking care of your skin and your health. The healthier you are, the more water that you do drink, the better your skin looks, and then the better your makeup looks. That's really how you achieve that flawless look.
So if you're in the atrium or driving past the atrium or Miracle Mile, you're popping into Lord and Taylor, you're really seeing how, all the services they have is serving the community at large.
Exactly. We do a lot of services here in the store where you can come in and, experiencing something at a counter where you can get a makeover or a facial, or just especially teaching the customer. But most important, we do services where we just had a beautiful group of 12-year-old girls have a birthday party at the Clinique counter, where they came in, they got to experience a little bit on how to take care of their skin and properly apply their makeup, and then afterwards had a pizza party. Not only that, we take ourselves out of the store. I have customers that want to experience it at their own home. So myself and the girls that work with me at Bobbi Brown will take the counter to someone's house, and I actually did my customer's 50th birthday party, where all the women came with no makeup on, just like you did when you were a little girl, and sat down and we did a fun makeover party. We did everyone's makeup, and then afterwards they got to hang out and drink wine and have wine and cheese.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So we take actually the counters out of the store now, which is a lot of fun.
I do want to add, actually, I was here at doing a fashion show. Was that last year, maybe? I think, yeah. And I had my makeup done here, and I learned. I love that you said the education, because when I came in, one of the makeup artists was like, I love you, but you have to redo this, and pointing to my face. And I was like, okay, we're going to keep it 100. I like it. Since then, I've learned obviously I don't do makeup for my profession, but I would say what I learned in the the products that I now use ever since then. People constantly compliment me on my makeup. So yes, Lord and Taylor here in Manhasset, they will get you together.
Education.
Yeah.
You want to make sure when the customer leaves the counter, you could achieve the look that we did at home. That's the most important.
And so that is so needed. That is so needed, because I'll walk right out of here and forget everything you talked about.
That's the worst. You get home and you look at the bag of makeup and you say, what am I going to do now? At least if you leave here, we give you a face chart. We chart everything down for you where you could see where each product is properly supposed to be applied.
But I think really, as far as education, when you leave here, you see someone feeling low and walking out feeling empowered.
That's the whole experience. That's what makes us love what we do, is having someone leave here with a smile or looking in the mirror and saying, oh my God, I can't believe this is me.
I do agree. And Laura, thank you so much for
You're welcome for that beautiful. You didn't need
it. Bare face is always great, but when you have a little pizzazz, that's always better. So we're going to pop right over, if that's okay. We're going to jump around a little bit, Natasha, here. So we're going to pop right over to Facunda. And I was going to save you to the last, but we're going to chat a little bit and then come back to you to show us some of the styles.
All right, that's
because
great.
You're making me feel so great today.
Good. That's the goal here.
And we're all in the empowerment zone, right?
Yeah.
We're all in the empowerment zone. We really want to just find out about, the new style. You're a personal stylist.
Yes.
You just took me from wearing, I don't know, God knows what I walked out the house with today, thinking I was going to set up. And they just put this dress on me. At home, you can't see, but I have this lovely blue dress that's on.
That has a pink.
Yes, a little fuchsia pop.
Pink overtones.
Walked right down the aisle and said, that's me. And look, it fit. It was awesome.
Nailed it.
I want my size later.
I know. So now, before joining Lord and Taylor, you were a personal shopper and service specialist at Oscar de la Renta's e-commerce business.
Yes, I was.
So taking that experience and now coming in here, I walked upstairs into your new office, and I can see that when I walk in there, I'm empowered. I feel great. I want to just, try on any and everything that's in the store. So what new services do you have here?
Well, here what we can do for you, you can be in store, and while in store, I can come up to you and assist you if there's an event that you need to attend to, wedding, bar mitzvah. For the holidays right now, we have a lot of beautiful trends that I can definitely suggest if you're looking into that. But here with our new personal styling initiative, we do have an office where you can make an appointment, come and see me. And the key thing for me here is honesty. We're going to be honest with one another. You tell me what you want. I'll make sure that I have you looking here fashion forward. I mean, forget Beyonce. She has nothing on you. But once you leave that office, you're going to be like, wait a minute, I never thought I could wear this. So basically the goal is, here in Lord and Taylor, there are a lot of different fashion brands that really cater to the women, especially all types of women. So what it does is gives you an uplifting feeling. Once you leave that office, the way you felt walking in, no one can tell you anything, basically.
Now, don't get us in trouble with the beehive.
We're not going to get you in trouble with the beehive. Don't worry. Don't worry. We make you look good, because the beehive at the end of the day is our motivation.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So inspiration. We got to give that buzz. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Absolutely. You are listening to Tower Talk Business Radio on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. Okay, so I thought you were going to say your name, but that's okay. My name's Natasha Nurse.
You're with Donyshia Boston-Hill.
Yes, and we are here to help women, empower women and store. And
next for us is the amazing Karen Tenebaum. I mean, she's an attorney, and ladies and gentlemen, she is just full of energy. Don't let her fool you here. She's being so modest. So I met Karen through the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business Program. And as business owners, all of us as business owners and representing businesses and being entrepreneurs, wow, you are a ball of energy. And I'm really interested in knowing a few things, if I may.
First of all, thank you for having me. This is so wonderful to be on this panel. It's such a great opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Your entire team at Tenebaum Law Firm, is amazing. You do IRS and New York State tax problem. She helps you get out of trouble. So even when you go here and shop at Lord and Taylor and you're thinking about all the things you're going to write off on your taxes, you may just want to call Karen. But she is a friend of the show and has been on our show in the past. Collection issues, liens, warrants, conference, you name it. And Karen is at every networking event on this peninsula we call Long Island. So I see her in 1,000 different outfits that she probably purchased here. But just tell us a little bit, Karen, about, the knowledge and the leadership that you hold, that you can give women, and tips that you can give women who are looking to renew their wardrobe going into 2019. And what write-offs can I take?
So that's interesting, right? So I really think that everyone has to feel empowered, and you really have to start from your head to your toe. And I think it's great that you're talking about hair and makeup, because I got up this morning and had my hair and makeup done because you feel a certain confidence. And I think that's so important, to go out in the world and feel your strength. So whether it's how you look, how you dress, and I think it's very important, even for your shoes. You have to be able to stand there and say, I feel, I'm solid. I'm not wearing something that's wobbly. I could stand up and feel good. So I wore my suit, my St. John suit.
I love it.
Thank you. And,
Well, Karen, we know you're empowered every day because you wake up to that amazing, good-looking husband of yours.
Thank you.
Karen flew right back in from the Fontainebleau in Miami just to be here with us. So
you're
when
so
we're
sweet.
asking for, bringing together women that are empowering the community, she is one that's making a difference.
Absolutely.
So what I like to do is get women together and share successful stories. And so we had you at the tax symposium, and we had Belinda at the tax symposium, sharing with other women and other accountants and other professionals what they really need to do in this world. Again, it's an opportunity to share information. I don't know that the women are always so willing to do that. I think the men are comfortable doing that, and I think the women have to get more comfortable doing that. You have to be role models and share opportunities.
Absolutely. And with your knowledge and leadership that you've established as a leading tax attorney in New York, you've been quoted in so many articles, including Bloomberg Business News, Money Magazine, Long Island Business News, and Daily News. I would love to know, what would you say has been, I guess, the most meaningful lesson that you've learned in your career and with all the clients that you've worked with?
So you need a great team. I've always said that. You can have it all, but you can't do it all yourself. You have to surround yourself with amazing people, and I've been very lucky. I've been in business at Tenebaum Law for 22 years. Wow. I'm an attorney for 35, and I have an amazing staff. We're going to have a party later tonight, our holiday party. I have another outfit in the car. I'm ready to dance.
Yeah.
And I want to say that Jamie Bogenschutz is here. She's the executive director of Yes Community Counseling, and many years ago we started Commerce Plaza together. It's a place where fifth graders can come and learn about financial literacy, a hands-on experience. And she has run this program for 25 years, and over 60,000 children have come through this program.
Wow.
And so you need a team. So maybe someone has an idea, takes the initiative, takes the action, but you need someone to help implement the whole thing. And I thank Jamie for coming out today and for running this amazing program for all the children of Long Island.
You are listening to Tower Talk Business Radio on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm Donyshia Boston-Hill, along with our guest co-host today, Natasha Nurse from Dressing Room 8. We're broadcasting live from the atrium in Lord and Taylor Manhasset. And now joining us is the amazing Vere Moore, celebrity, former actress, entrepreneur, and host of the new, may I say it?
You may.
Vere Moore, the Vere Moore TV show.
Oh, wow. I'm still pinching myself here.
We're so happy to have you back on TV going into 2019 on a regular basis.
I'm ecstatic about it. Thank you for having me. Nice to see you, Natasha.
Yes, nice.
All my friends here, and you, Karen.
Yes.
Now, your mantra for skincare is?
My mantra is skincare is a foundation, makeup is an accessory. It's not even about the makeup, even though I have makeup on and I sell cosmetics, everybody knows that. But my focus was always clean skin. My husband is a retired esthetician for 40 years. My daughter's an esthetician for 12 now. And it was all about taking care of the skin. So that's why we always, encourage people to know their regimen and know what to do and keep their skin nice and clean.
Absolutely. And Vere, she's so modest, she won't even always say all of her acclimates. She's been on the cover of Black Enterprise Magazine, Network, Journal's 25 Influential Black Women in Business, Networking Women, featured in People Magazine, Essence Magazine, The Wall Street Journal, Upscale Magazine, received the Success Stories Award from Volvo Cars of North America.
We're here live at Lord and Taylor Manhasset. This was the amazing Vere Moore. With the amazing Vere Moore of Vere Moore Cosmetics. You are just amazing.
Well, thank you, and I am delighted to be here. Thank you so much for having me. So good to see you and everyone here. Yes, we are having a television show, the Vere Moore Cosmetics Show, starting in January. And I think the focus is going to be, as I always want to continue to break those barriers. That's my mission.
So, Vera, what are the principles that guide you in business as a woman today?
Well, it's about ethics, integrity, culture, and to tap into the market where no one else is tapped, an untapped market.
And what do you love about yourself, most about yourself, and being Vere Moore?
Well, I think the most important thing that I really love about myself, that I'm a proud Black woman, and I want to share with everyone. I want to open the doors and break barriers like I did in Green Acres Mall when we were the first Black tenant in the I was breaking a color barrier. I want to leave. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm trying to make an impact. And I stand in my own truth no matter where I am. I'm very, very proud, as we all should be, that continue to grow. The legacy is that if I can do it, you can do it also. But somebody has to be the first. And the first is not easy. And I've been a first in a lot of things. And I'm just so proud to see so many of you here because, I always try to be so candid. And I think that's so important. That's why people keep asking me back. It's important for us to support each other. That's empowering. Makeup is not makeup makes you look good. It's immediate gratification. That's what it is. Am I not right? But what really empowers you is to know who you are with nothing on. Just blank face. You can stand no matter who you're with, wear your beauty hat, and that is a mindset. So there I go again. Okay. Very powerful. Very powerful.
That is, and that's a little snippet from the icon herself. So we also have the amazing Belinda here. And Belinda, just say your last name so I don't mess it up.
DiGiamatista.
DiGiamatista. And Belinda, I met her not too long ago, and Belinda is definitely a powerhouse. When Karen introduced us, and I said, "Who is this Belinda woman?" And I said to myself, she is one to be reckoned with. She's a powerhouse. Now, Belinda, you have over 20 years of executive experience in business, food services, and global financial sector. When you talk about finance, a lot of people don't think of not a beautiful woman. They have other images, and you've really broken the glass ceiling in your business. Welcome to the show. We're so happy to have you. And just tell us a little bit about your journey as an entrepreneur. And, Karen shared with me a little bit about your past, but please share with our audience here today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's really a delight to be here among other people who are looking to empower women, because that's certainly something that I do as well with all of my clients. To tell you a little bit about my journey, I decided to go to business school right out of undergraduate school, and I from there went to work for a bank and learned about credit underwriting and what it took to get a small business loan if you were a small business owner. And I worked in consulting. I worked on Wall Street after that at bond rating agency. And after about 12 years, I realized I really wanted to do something on my own. I come from an entrepreneurial family and decided to take the plunge. So I started my own company called Butterbeans in 2008, which was a food service company with a mission to help families and their children and their families learn how to make healthy food choices and why that was important. We did that through offering a food program, healthy food service program, to charter schools and private schools in New York City and New Jersey. We were also able to add on organizations as clients. We had after-school cooking classes to teach children how to cook real food, not just put, store-bought icing on a bagel, which sometimes you find in a cooking class. And we also had a farm-to-table summer camp, which was a very exciting thing for urban children who didn't know carrots came out of the ground. I bootstrapped that company and never took a loan to, as initial investment, but really put in my own money until the until the company was really bankable. It didn't take money from outside investors, grew it to a multi-million-dollar business, and decided to sell it a couple of years ago in order to spend more time with my family, but also to allow me to start a new business that had a different business model. I'm currently exploring online business models. I'm a business coach where I help women see themselves as an executive, as a business owner, as opposed to a designer, or maybe they, take any really word and add ER to it, and that's what people see themselves as, a project manager or whatever the case may be. But really, when you own a business, you are an executive, you are a CEO. And that is what I help my clients first and foremost understand. And you talked about that mindset earlier, so important. And then training them with skills that they may not have if they didn't go to business school, or if they need to talk to an attorney or negotiate a lease. How do you do that confidently? So there's a whole host of things that I help people with, but that's kind of been my journey to learn it on my own, and then now I'm teaching it.
So that's amazing, because when you talk about a woman building a business and then sitting in the boardroom and actually cutting the deal and selling that multi-million-dollar business, kudos to you. Kudos to you for just really making, your presence known. And that's a force to be reckoned with. It's not too many women who can say, you are among a few who really have cut those deals, and we applaud you for making that happen. And then going back and starting another business. It's like giving birth to two children back to back to back to back. It's like, what's next for you, Belinda? And how do you inspire other women?
So what's next for me is, in the new year, I'm going to be launching a subscription model of my online courses, where people that are business owners or entrepreneurs will be able to chime in a couple times a month to hear a live class, get their questions answered on topics that they need to grow their skills, grow their mind, or whatever, that grow their knowledge, and apply it directly to their business, so that they can make active decisions, so that they can know, they can collaborate with other business owners. They will be able to find peer accountability partners. They will be able to find other people that are in their shoes. A lot of times when you're a solopreneur, it's very lonely at the top, and it's very difficult to have someone else really understand the difficult stress that you're going through. Whenever your staff, they may not understand, because they just do their job, and of course they care, but at the end of the day, the buck doesn't stop with them, so they get to go home. But when you're the owner and you're responsible for keeping the doors open, you're responsible for making sure those business development closes, that the clients actually pay the bills that you send them. It's a lot of responsibility that you have to manage. And so I'm going to be creating a platform that allows people to come get the support they need in order to manage all of that and do the best that they can and be the best executive that they can be.
And that's phenomenal, because I will tell you, wearing those multiple hats, and having a family, raising children, we take on a lot as women overall.
Oh, yes. I have an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old. And
you're a Girl Scout troop leader.
I'm a Girl Scout troop leader, and I'm on the PTA. So I know all about the many hats that we all wear and how difficult it is. But, this is what we want to do, right? We want to participate in our children's lives and have a career, and sometimes that can be tricky.
And I found that there's really no work-life balance. People harmony. Say work-life balance. There's some harmony. We can't just pop into Lord and Taylor and shop as entrepreneurs. You're looking at the bottom line. You're looking at your business cash flow. You're really trying to see, oh my gosh, when is the next time I'm going to shop? And when is that tax return coming in?
Right, exactly.
So we thank you, Belinda, for joining us today. And we have another guest we'd like to introduce.
Yes.
You're so welcome.
A woman that is near and dear to my heart, Adrienne Garland. She is the founder of She Leads Media, a media platform and marketing consultancy dedicated to enhancing the visibility and influence of women entrepreneurs and leaders around the world. This woman is amazing, guys. She has a driven strategic marketing and product development background. She has worked with prestigious media companies like Cablevision, DirecTV, SiriusXM, BDSM, PR Newswire. The list goes on. So without further ado, Adrienne, I'd love for you to share, I guess, the key to your success and what are women missing when it comes to having a phenomenal relationship with media and getting their voice out.
Thank you so much. This is so wonderful to be here, so I really appreciate that first and foremost. I think that the key to success is relationships. I think it starts and ends there. If you can have a really great group of women and people of all, genders around you to really help rise you up, I think that is really the key. And that's something that I have committed myself to over the entire length of my career. Something that I didn't recognize early on that maybe, a lot of people don't recognize. I think it's in our lexicon and vernacular a lot more now on, it's really important to build that network, to build that dream network. Kelly Hoey's book, if you haven't read it, it's amazing.
Yes.
I love what I do. I'm able to bring together women who are looking to launch and grow businesses. And what I do really well is really tap into that relationship building and bring incredible experts to women that are looking to launch and to grow. And I've been hosting this conference that I do every year since 2013. I always call it She Leads because women really truly are leaders. And I think that what we need to do is to get our voices, our thoughts, our opinions out into the world in a much more visible way. So, being here today and even just you giving us this platform to tell our stories, rises all of us. And that's what we also need to do is get ourselves out into the media locally, nationally, internationally, so that our voices can be heard and those that are coming behind us can listen to us and do more and do better. And then my ultimate goal is to have, leadership, equity, and parity in the world.
Absolutely.
And is that how you're defining success, Adrienne?
Well, I think success is extremely personal to all of us. I always thought that success was financial success. And, the older that I get, the more that I realize that success really is not just about finances. I do think that it's a very important component and that you need to have a base that you can operate from, but it is definitely not the be all and end all. And it's what is important to you. Success to me is relationship with my family, with my incredible friends, with my extended network. And, to me, that's success. When I look in the mirror, I definitely think that I'm a success because I have a lot of love in my life.
Yes. And we've been afforded the opportunity to, go through the 10,000 Small Business Program, meet 35 other amazing women that's in our cohort.
Yep.
Karen had that similar experience. You just had some fellas in your class, so that's all right, Karen. But going through the Tory Burch Foundation in that program, when you look around, we looked at weeks and weeks and weeks of other women trying to grow their business, the highs, the lows. We cried on each other.
I know.
We now have a WhatsApp, a Facebook group, just so that we can keep empowering one another, because as we all know here, life takes its ups and downs and its twists and turns, and we don't know what tomorrow has to bring. And
it's true.
But we do know if we stand together as women, we will all move forward. So, thank you so much for giving your time, each and every one of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Coming out here.
Thank you, Donyshia. You've done an amazing job today, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So
You're a natural. You really are.
Oh, Karen is like the head of my fan club, and I will tell you,
absolutely,
no one can have her. I know
and you have the cutest kids, and a good-looking husband also. A gorgeous family. I'm following you on that Facebook. Are you kidding?
I can't.
But
isn't that great social media?
It does.
You get to see and learn about everybody.
It brings us all together, and I tell you, we talk about social media. We've been on social media today. We're broadcasting live. We're reaching the masses, and if you're not here with us, you're really missing some pearls of wisdom, as Adrienne said, that we're sharing with you. But just the camaraderie, and we definitely want to continue to grow. But can we go back to Facunda for a little bit? Can you share with us these amazing? I'm sure they have names. So, ladies and gentlemen at home, we have 3 amazing. I don't even want to call them mannequins. I'm going to call them Lord and Taylor special models.
Visuals
Visuals that we have here today
for the new season coming up, and you know, we're approaching the holidays. New Year's is around.
Yes.
And I did some work with the wonderful visual merchandiser named Ed, who works here at Lord and Taylor as well, to put these looks together. And we have first the high-low gown.
That's my
killer
favorite.
look. Yes. We even tried to get her in this look in a different color, but unfortunately we didn't have the other color. And then this piece here, as you see, we do have a sequin. This is actually a jumpsuit.
I love that.
Okay.
Super
And
fab.
sequin is going to be the new trend. And as you see, we matched it up with a few of our jewelry pieces. We have a long necklace along with a shorter one. We are mix and matching metals, but it's a new year. Why not create her story by mixing metals too?
Yep.
You know, and just to show you, anyone can fit in any of these pieces. And like you said, I think it's all about you believing in yourself, and like you said about success, it's all what you believe in yourself. And that's why I say you have to be honest with me as your stylist. I'm happy for you to tell me, I don't feel good about this part, your midsection area or whatever area you don't want to show. We have pieces that can cover those things up. This beautiful jumpsuit, if you don't want to show the back part, look at that drape behind it. It's covering it up, and it's so elegant, fashion forward. Ruffles, the 80s style is coming back. We added a little nice fun fur, which is another big trend coming up. Yeah. And then this beautiful high-low gown, a definite go-to. So, ladies, this is our looks. We do have a few more looks. I would love for you to come in store, Lord and Taylor Manhasset, and see. And guess what? You do not have to break your pocket. Okay? You do not.
So what do we do? Do we call you on the phone? Do we make
You
an
can
appointment?
just come
How
in
do we?
store,
Okay.
or you can call me and make an appointment. I mean, at the end of the day, I know everyone is busy, so I'm definitely more than happy to cater to your need and what you need and when you can come. You can even give me a call ahead of time. Tell me the look you're going for. I can pull out a couple of pieces.
So I'm
and it'll
not
be
a
ready.
36, 24, 36. So
No.
do I come in and do you take my measurements? Like, what's the experience when I walk into here?
The experience when you walk in, first and foremost, I get to know you, who you are. I'll ask you for your measurements. I also, make sure that if you cannot see me or come into my office, we also have a thing called sales floor where you can communicate with customers online. So that way too, I can send you looks via email, and I can link you to my online store via Lord and Taylor, and you can pick any choices. So I will ask you for your measurements, what you like, what fabric also, goes with your skin, because people do have allergies and we have to be mindful of that. And are you, again, to your culture, your spirituality, we also want to, attend to that. So it's all about making sure we focus on who you are as an individual, and making sure we here at Lord and Taylor are respectful of that in every shape or form. And again, you can be small like me, bigger than me. I mean, the model,
all shapes and sizes.
Shapes and sizes is what matters. I look at people and say, oh my God, you're so small, but I want to look like you. So we never win. So it's all about making sure you're happy with yourself. But again, just know you can come in store, you can call me, or visit our website, and you can connect with any associate via the sales floor app, and they can let you know if something's available in store.
Websites are great, but I'm just telling you, I need to come into the store. I need that personal
Yes, you
touch.
do. It looks amazing. The people here are great. The associates are ready and hands-on to help you with anything you need. In makeup, you see you have Lora here. Yes, and we always link together, So if the customer, for example, is getting dressed up, I'll link them over to Bobby Brown, Lora, so they can get their makeup done, So that's how it is here.
Yeah. And
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, we'll definitely get your card, and the phone number. Do you have your phone number? You can ask for people to call
Yes,
you.
you can definitely call us here at Lord and Taylor Manhasset at 516-627-3000, and we're more than happy to assist.
And we will definitely have people coming in here, because I just think we don't really have a lot of time as women, especially as business owners.
No, it's all
Never.
We don't have time.
And that's where I come in. I cut that time short. I have it all ready.
And that's what we need, and that's what I love. I need quick and easy. I just walked down the aisle. I picked up this dress. I jumped into the fitting room. It fit. She fit me. I mean, this look that I have on today, ladies and gentlemen, took me 5 minutes.
Exactly.
5 minutes. I mean, so you can walk down the aisles and choose something and definitely find out that there's a winner.
Yes.
In here for you. But I mean, if we can just talk about the fashion models. Now, you said all shapes and sizes.
Yes.
You know, so what am I doing? Am I coming in here and I'm saying I'm an A-line? Are you figuring out am I a pear? Am I an apple? Like, are you figuring out my body
No,
size?
to be honest.
Like, what am I?
Not even, because as you know, we are doing women empowerment. So a lot of the times trying to figure out the woman when she provides her measurements, it can be a little bit disempowering.
Okay.
So I try not to focus on that. I just focus on how you want to look. So again, if you're not the type to want to wear an A-line dress, or because of
I'm
your
trying
shape,
to hide this midsection.
you see
here.
what I'm saying? You were trying to hide it, but that dress may not necessarily hide it, but it looks great on you. Sometimes the fabrics is what works to help pull in certain areas. And so yes, I try not to focus too much on that because it can scare, the client away. It's just about, being honest with them and letting me know what they're definitely looking for.
Oh, thank you. So I think I mentally need a coach. And I think a coach just walked in the door. We have the one, the only, Collette V. Smith.
Hey,
Collette.
So I was in some really bad traffic.
That's all right.
I was fighting the traffic today. I got to tell you, I was fighting the traffic. I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, but you know what?
You made it.
New York. Things that you shouldn't be doing is what you probably should be doing.
Can I call it a touchdown?
Touchdown. Score. I'm here. Let's go. I'm all in for the win.
So now, if you don't know, Collette is the former women's professional football player, a coach, and the director of marketing, PR, promotions, and events for the New York Sharks and 2 women's professional football leagues. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I said football, not soccer.
Football.
Football.
Real football. Yes. Absolutely. So for me, I am the first female football coach in the history of the New York Jets and their franchise history. Thank you. I am also, which I'm very proud of, I'm proud of being the first African American female football coach in the history of the National Football League. This kind of circumstance, opportunity, if you want to call it that, is something that elevates women. And for me, being a black woman, it's all about giving back power to our own people. And I am a true advocate of that. And these men, oh my God, these men in the National Football League that are football players making millions of dollars, they need something from us women, and I am the person to give it to them. And I'm sure that everybody here on this panel is capable of doing the same thing.
You got it. So girls can like sports too.
Yeah.
And we can play football and we can be empowered. Talk to us about your company, Believe in You.
Oh my gosh. So Believe in You Incorporated is a company that I started. It's just 1 year old as of right now, but it's a company that looks to empower black youth and the underserved and the marginalized community. And when I think about Believe in You Incorporated, it's about the believing in and knowing that this country, America, was built on the backs of African Americans, and we happen to be slaves then. We're not slaves anymore, but to a degree there's a lot of work to be done because things that are going on in this world, and I think about Colin Kaepernick and what he stands for and his passion for living and passion for living in a life that's full of equality for all. And so Believe in You encompasses just that, letting us stand on our own feet. And we want to succeed. It's an organic zeal that we have as black people, as women, to do the right thing. We're women. We're women. We nurture. It's our ability to do just that. So yeah, Believe in You is about giving back to the world, making today better. Right now.
And we want to thank We want to thank each and every one of you, and you, Collette, for believing in yourself, making strides, making inroads in the NFL. I mean, that's just truly, truly amazing.
Game changer.
And exactly, game changer. Game changer.
Listen, life is not a level playing field. It is not level.
Yeah.
And I'm proud knowing that I leveled some of it.
Yes, absolutely.
And let's go. Game on.
Yeah.
Can I do like a dance in the end zone or something like? I think I want to dance. But
touchdown.
Our hour on air is soonly coming to an end. But we want to we're going to continue the conversation here in store. We want to thank Lord and Taylor Manhasset, the amazing general manager, Georgia, Phyllis, that's on her team as the events coordinator. I want to thank you so much, Natasha Nurse from Dressing Room 8, for being with me today as my co-host.
Yes, absolutely. And we'd like to thank our guest, Adrienne Garland from She Leads Media, Collette Smith from Believe in You, the New York Jets' first female coach in franchise history, Lora Glaviano. Thank you. Bobby Brown at Lord and Taylor Manhasset, Karen Tenebaum. Thank you.
Tenebaum Law.
Yes. Vere Moore, the celebrity, former actress, entrepreneur, and host of the new Vere Moore TV show. Belinda.
DiGiamatista.
Yes. And Facunda Knight of Lord and Taylor, personal stylist. Yes, thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't visited Lord and Taylor Manhasset, they have something in store for the entire community. They are giving back. They are making a difference, and they are empowering women one person at a time. So we thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
We'd like to thank you for being with us today. My name is Donyshia Boston-Hill. On behalf of Ray Schwetz, who's my normal co-host, and myself, we are your co-hosts and producers. The creative director of Tower Talk Business Radio is Rudy Breedy. This is an NCC Foundation Business Leaders Council production. Visit ncc.edu/WHPC for more information. We are posting everyone's contact information on our Facebook page. This has been Tower Talk Business Radio, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. We'll talk to you next week, and we'll see you at Lord and Taylor Manhasset.